welcome you to another episode of Brewers Tavern. We've also made it possible that you see Charles.
Hello?
So you see the stream is always evolving. We're now in the tavern always. I hope you like it. We also switched decks for today. Today we're having something super spicy. Charles, good to have you here.
Very nice. I think this is episode number 5.
Yes, it's episode number 5 already. Already 5 episodes since we started that. I hope you guys like it so far. Charles, anything to say furthermore, or shall we go to the decks?
Let's go to the decks. I think we have 2 really cool, interesting decks for the deck.
I think so too. So we start with my deck, I guess, right? Let's see. Hopefully I don't mess this up, otherwise I will switch and let's check that out. Yeah, my deck is up. I will play a blue and green deck, which is kind of based on a ramp strategy. And I also try to make it happen that I can attack in one turn with Force of Nature and an Install Energy. I think Force of Nature is a pretty strong card. I know this deck is not super strong against Swords to Plowshares. That's why I played a Void Fate in the sideboard. I may be lacking a little bit on spot removal for artifacts, but we will see if that works out. I also play all the good blue and green X spells to just draw more cards or deal a lot of damage. Also try to make Aladdin's Ring work, because if you have infinite mana, you can easily shoot more damage with it. So far so good. So now we're switching to your deck. Charles, tell us a little bit about your build.
Alright, so I'm really excited about playing this build. So this is a version of the deck that Jeff and Anand played in the Winter Derby, which was also a Swedish tournament. And one of the things I like about this deck is this is one of those rare decks that's both spicy and spiky at the same time, if that's possible. It's the best burn deck in Swedish, I think, but it plays 4 Stormseekers. So this card's we never see one of. It's not mentioning a play set. So it should be a lot of fun, but the idea of this deck is to really just burn you as quickly as possible, go straight for the throat, and it should be a lot of fun. This deck, or a version of this deck, went 8-0 in the Winter Derby. So I'm really excited to test it against your really cool build today, and we'll have to see how it does.
Thank you. I also like the Storm Seekers. They are pretty strong, and instant speed is so good. Dealing damage instant speed looks pretty strong, your build. Let's see how this turns out. So I think we can switch to the playground, right? No, I called it battleground for today. See how the people like it, and players, don't forget, if you like it, just hit the subscribe button and start commenting. We try to keep up with all the comments and answer them on Facebook and Instagram and wherever we cross-post it. So let's move on. Yeah, we are on the battleground now.
All right.
Let's
nice to be back in the tavern.
Yeah, good to have you here. I really love our format, and I hope we can make more episodes happen soon.
I think we have a plan for trying to release an episode every 5 days. I think that's our at least goal right now.
Yeah, that's true. And I will also, with my daily deck posts, I will also attach the latest YouTube link from the newest video, just whoever missed out on the first post, that you can just click in and browse a little bit. Because our goal is having like 50 old school decks, over 50 old school decks a year ready for you to get one of the biggest old school libraries ever. So let's see how that works. Oh, I forgot my life total. I'm sorry.
Odd or even?
This one will be even.
All right, it's an even.
So
middle.
Middle, yeah, you put the middle pile on top as well. Let's go. So I start, right?
You start.
I keep that.
We'll keep it.
Okay. I start with a fast bound. And I lightning bolt myself and pass the turn.
How many cards you have?
2.
Turn.
Draw. I play a Black Lotus. I crack the Lotus and play Triskelion. And install energy it directly and attack you for 4.
How many cards?
0.
Quite the start. Your turn.
I attack for 4.
I'll activate.
Okay,
And block.
sure. Pass the turn.
How many cards?
1.
That's a balance of 4 cards.
I shoot 3 damage to you.
So the brain dodger Stone Seeker.
Yeah, one card left. I draw for the turn. I play a factory and pass the turn. Yeah,
Some cards.
yeah,
I played a land already.
Yeah.
Library.
yeah.
I will remember. We do 11. Play time wall.
Yes.
6 cards. Draw.
Yeah.
7 cards. Draw.
Yes.
Play land for turn.
Yes.
I'll pass turn.
Draw.
You're up, and your draw phase.
Yeah.
So you draw. You have 8, right?
Yeah.
So I'm secure.
Yeah.
You go to.
9.
What are you at? 9. Okay. Your turn.
I draw. I play double land, go down to 7. I strip your library.
Okay.
I play a Lanovar elf. 2, 4, 5 cards in hand. I attack you for 3 and pass the turn.
I'm at 8.
Yeah.
Factory. Your turn.
Draw. Thinking. Thinking. Play another fast bound. 8. I play Regrowth.
Yeah.
Get back my Black Lotus. Crack the Lotus, play Triskelion, and pass the turn.
All right. Just give me 1 second.
No problem.
I'll chain you and pass.
Down to 4. Draw. Play a land.
It's a good draw.
It is. You're on 8. Thinking. Sorry, it's not easy at the moment. It is not easy. How many cards you have in hand?
6.
Infinite, okay. Infinite. Attack.
Okay. I'll activate factory.
Sure.
I will block your factory and pump.
I pump my factory as well.
Okay.
So you get. We trade factories. You get 4 from this Triskelion.
Yeah.
I shoot 3 damage to you.
I'm at 1.
Try to hurricane for 2.
You hurricane for 2. I will respond to that. Okay.
Okay. So we both die. It's a draw.
Yep. I could have always brought you down to 1. Good draw.
Yeah,
No.
I made a mistake. I should have attacked with the Lanovar Elf as well.
Yep. Good game.
Intense game. So sideboarding.
So how does that work when you have a draw? You go to sideboarding or no?
I think you go to sideboard. But I'm unsure, to be honest. But I would say let's board because it's just more interactive and it looks better for the players, you know.
Okay.
So they see a little bit more from our decks and what the strategy behind it is.
So who's on the play?
I think the same guy who started first because this is how the rules apply when you draw. This is what I remember. So the same guy goes first to draw, but we can die roll.
Or whatever you got.
Give me a second thinking.
So you go first.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Not that easy to board against you. But my start this time was, this is what my deck should do. This was the first time I had this kind of start.
Yeah, that was a good start.
So... Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Number one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will try it. Number 1 on top. 1 on top is
Okay.
cool. Yeah. It's so hard, I can't really interact with the Storm Seeker because it's green, so it's basically uncounterable for me.
Alright, I guess I'll try.
Okay, pass the turn. I thought you play Ancestral.
Nah, I wish. Check out your library.
Yep.
3 cards.
Elf, pass.
That was a good card I just drew.
I have 5 cards in hand. Whew. Yeah.
Good top that.
Whew. That's tough.
3 and 4. Pass turn.
Play a factory, pass turn.
How many cards?
5.
Library, and I have 6 cards. Your turn.
Chaos Orb, I take out your library.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I'll strip your factory.
Yep.
And say pass turn.
Another elf and attack you for 1.
Okay. And me.
Pass turn.
No land your turn.
Yep.
I'll change it. Pass.
Land. Oh, shit. Attack you for 2.
Take 1.
Yes, and I pass the turn.
Go land.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Play Soul Ring and pass the turn. Oh, like this.
Cycle last you for the 16.
Yeah.
13. Draw. Play a land for turn.
Yeah.
How many cards?
6.
I'll pass turn. Your draw step. After you draw. I'll storm secret.
Yeah. Go down to 6, right?
Yep.
Pass turn.
Okay. I'll shatter.
3 damage to you.
13. Draw.
Yeah.
Play a land.
Yeah.
The regrowth green geyser.
Are you sure? I'm at 6.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, well, you're tapped out. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna regrowth. Yeah, chain. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if Psyblast, chain, whatsoever.
Good game.
Yeah.
You're tapped out. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought, okay, I will tell you that at that spot because, I mean, I'm dead man walking anyways.
Alright, next game.
But this was also a hand I kept because of library, and then I got screwed because library got destroyed. It's so... Often library is so bad. To keep a greedy library hand is so bad, and I regret it so often.
Well, I kind of got lucky. I had all the stats mana, but I had no follow-up, and then I topped it the brain geyser, so that was... That or one of the draw sevens was just the best thing that I could have happened.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. That was great. So...
My God, are you Russell shuffling your unlimited deck? That's crazy.
I've seen crazier things so far, and I'm not riffling hard. I'm just doing it once. I'm just riffling like this. I just let it fall. I'm not bending the cards at all, and I play perfect card, which secure the cards super good.
You only double sleeve, right? You don't triple sleeve?
I only play double sleeve, yes, because with the perfect card, I triple sleeved, but with the perfect card, you don't need to triple sleeve anymore. Because they are stiffer than normal perfect size. The only thing you need to be prepared is when you're putting the cards in and out, it's a little bit harder than usual. You need to be careful.
Pile number 3.
So this one. Pile number 3 as well. I guess I start them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I try. I play Fastbound, deal 2 damage to myself, and play a Lano by Elf and pass the turn.
2 cards.
2 cards left, yes.
Library.
Yeah. I stripped the library.
And trigger.
Install energy on the elf, attack you for 1, and untap the elf and pass the turn. Oh, actually someone handled in a deck photo, which is, I would say, made for you. It's Land's Edge with Gauntlet of Might.
have to see that.
I will send it over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna chain lightning you and pass.
Okay. Another install energy, so I basically can untap it 2 times, right?
Yep.
And attack and untap. Pass turn.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. And passer.
Yeah, bird is the word. Birds and pass the turn.
Okay, you're gonna set mid side blast you.
No.
I'm gonna go 16.
Yes. 2 cards in hand.
And I add 5. I'll play land for turn.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say passer.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Force of nature. Pass turn.
Alright, turn set. I will bolt the elf.
Yep.
It's very, very brave. And let's see. Draw.
Yep.
How many cards do you have?
2.
We'll twist it.
I think that's game then. I had the time walk.
Yeah, that's you're in trouble with the maze.
Yeah, but let's see. Maybe I draw the land from the top.
Yep, pass turn.
I take 8.
3.
Yeah, land from the top. Attack you. Yep, pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
0.
0. Pass turn.
Ha! Pay for the force. Play a land and attack you. Pass turn.
Any cards?
0 cards.
I'll pass and you're upkeep. I'm going after you. I'm sorry, on your draw step. After you draw, unless it's an instant.
Yeah. Attack. Pass turn.
Yeah, he's on tap. Brain geyser for 5.
Works.
Your turn.
I pay for the force. Pass turn. Yeah, that's it. I played 2 books, as you have seen in the list so far, and or in my deck list so far, and I've never had them in hand. Never ever.
I think your deck is more. I think pregame your deck has a better shot. The post-board, I have mazes, which is really good against.
Yeah, and also the
Really
discs.
good against the high-end kind of boards. A really big creature deck.
That's actually true. But I have a lot of outs, like more outs than a normal deck has, because I also play Desert Twister, but I'm just not finding the cards. I'm also breaking a lot on mana, and I think I play 25 land sources or mana sources, plus birds, plus elves. It's basically impossible to screw with this deck. But It is what it is.
Let's play some extra games.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fast matchup. Number 2 on top.
That's a good part about this deck. Should be, I think, why this would be my main Swedish deck is it's going to be fast no matter what. I'll take pile 1.
Yeah, this is number 1. Sorry, I didn't say that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I try. So I start again, right? Pass turn. Factory and another elf and pass the turn. Yeah. Yeah, 17. Pass turn. Oh no, I attack you with my factory. Then pass turn. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, down to 14.
And goes in pass turn.
I Chaos Orb your library.
Response.
Yeah, and I attack you for 2 and pass the turn. Yeah. Okay.
I'll redraw the library.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to redraw the library, but I won't play. I'm going to strip your backer.
Yeah.
7 cards. Pass turn.
Play a Mox for the turn and try my luck with Triskelion and pass the turn.
Okay. Library.
Yes.
The cards will draw.
Hmm?
How many cards do you have?
2. Yeah.
I'll activate.
Target.
Any response?
I shoot 3 damage to you.
Okay. I will, alright, I will take out one of your elves.
Okay.
And I have 6 cards to turn.
Attack you for 2. Pass turn. Oh, are you at 14? I shoot 3 damage to you as well.
Oh, 3 damage. I'm at 11.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll bullshit.
Okay. Pass turn.
Play a land for turn.
Yeah.
Go to 10.
Hmm?
Cast DT.
Yes. Do we draw 7?
We will, but I want to get this card first.
That's fine.
What did I do here? Oh, shit. One floating.
Yeah.
We'll cast time off. We'll cast time twist.
Yes.
And I played a land this turn.
Okay.
Can we go to time off turn unless you have any end step effects?
No, I'm fine.
Alright. Draw. Oh, the top deck was just brutal.
Double Storm Seeker.
We're going to 9. We'll twist you for 7.
Okay. My turn then.
Yep.
Attack you. Enchant the bird and pass the turn.
I'm at 7. Seven cards. One draw. Play a land for turn. I'll chain lightning you.
Yeah. I Chain Lightning you back.
Alright, 4. Good turn.
Yeah, Black Lotus. Attack you for 2 and you mace probably 1.
I'll take 1, go with 3, and I'll shatter,
Yeah.
and I'll maze the other.
Pass turn.
I'm going to side blast you, go to 1.
Yeah.
Ancestral myself. How many cards do you have?
0.
Play Brewers.
Yeah.
Play land for turn.
Yes.
Three. 5. 6. I'll bring guys. For 6.
Yes.
And now, did I play a land or no?
I think yes, the second mace.
Yes, okay.
I think.
Alright. We will, we will go to this one.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start 1. Start 2. And we will, discard 3.
Okay.
7 cards.
I draw.
Yep.
Triskelion.
That is.
Come on. That is awesome, and I just kill you now.
I will respond to that.
No. Yeah, it's fine. Respond.
And you're actually going to lose this game, believe it or not. I will tap this on the stack, the City of Brass. You're at 4.
But you take 1 damage and you're at 1.
This is on the stack, so you can use that. You have to listen to Mono's podcast. So the damage would go on the stack.
But it's still a draw then. Because the damage resolves on this at the same time. No, the Psyblast damage. The Psyblast damage. Yeah.
Oh, that wouldn't resolve, right? Okay. So that wouldn't kill me, but that would make it a draw.
Yeah.
It would be a draw, that's right.
That was close. I didn't expect that I could even reach a draw. Your draw were so good, like, phew.
This deck is pretty good.
The deck.
Try one more and let me be on the play just so I can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
Because it plays very differently.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
The games are very quick.
Yeah, the games are like, as we also said, probably previously, if we have quick matchups, we will just play more games to make it a little bit more attractive to watch. And to be honest, we had some streaming issues, so we're sometimes unsure what we said so far, because we recorded like 5 matches at least on top, but my computer died and he always cut it at like half an hour, and we lost like all of the streams, all of the recordings, I would say, right? So that's why sometimes we say things double or triple or whatsoever.
We've recorded episode 5, I think 3 times, so
yeah.
Hopefully this one's going to work.
Hopefully.
We're trying to figure out these technical issues so we can.
I actually bought a new computer just to make it happen.
What are your thoughts of Seek and Destroy? I think it's a tier 1 Swedish deck.
Seek and Destroy. I've never heard about this deck under the name. What is it?
Well, that's the name Jeff and I gave this deck.
Oh,
Stormseeker.
Oh, the deck is amazing. Like, it's the thing is that the Stormseeker is so crazy good because it's basically uncounterable. It's instant speed. You can cast it in response to every whatsoever counter war or something. Like, the deck is pretty solid. Like, it does exactly what it needs to do.
I sideboarded the Purples out, but the Purples is a monster in a deck where you have Black Vices, you draw 7s, and you have Stormseekers.
Yeah.
Purples just becomes a monster.
Also, when you play against the deck and he puts out Felvar Stones and Moxen and everything, you just bounce his hand and Stormseeker him, he's probably dead.
It's really fun. Pile 2.
Okay, pile 2 on top as well.
All right. I'll be on the play. Yeah, this is one of the decks that you really forward very differently on a play and draw.
Yeah.
The Vices, which are really good on the play, are especially against your deck. You have fast bomb, so it becomes real garbage fighters at home.
I really wanted to see a fast book because I didn't manage to fix my draw so far. But let's see. I mean,
I'm going to take my first mulligan. This just doesn't seem to do enough.
No, this is... Oh no, you can't keep that, I would say. For all the new viewers, we will always, if we take a mulligan, we will show the mulligan to the camera. We would love to discuss with you if this is the wrong or right choice, so let us know. But yeah, I will try this kind of deck a little bit more. For the next time, I'm planning to play Tron, blue, number 1 on top. I will try to play Tron with with blue-green, maybe a small red splash for fireballs and Sinbad and Sylvan Library as a draw engine, something like that, and also fast bounce and Triskelions and stuff like that. But I'm unsure now. I'm still browsing for a list. Maybe I will play my land stack. I'm unsure what to play the next time, but I really want to play Tron as well, as you did in the first. It was the first episode, right? Mono white against mono artifacts.
Yeah, that was the first one. I wanted to try something really unusual. Well, I have to keep this hand because it has 5 restricted cards.
That's fair.
All right, I will land and pass.
I play a land, Mox and a land. See, if you have a 4 spike now, I play a land and then I play the Mox. Then I play the bird. I try to install energy the bird. I have double green in my pool and I play a fast bound and a Lanovar elf and another land and pass the turn.
That's amazing.
That is a start. Even if I lose this game, this is what I wanted to see here. Yeah.
Before we go time off here.
Play a land and attack you for 1 and pass the turn.
We'll cast time off again.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't have any cards. I'm going to tutor instead.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
Try to attack you
14.
and pass the turn. Yeah. That's okay.
Okay, I will not play land.
Yeah.
How many times?
Two, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Play land for turn.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to play factory pass.
Yeah. So I take the first 3, I take the second 3, down to 13. I draw for the turn, I play a land, I play a bird, I play another elf, 6 mana, I try to play Triskelion and pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
4.
You have 4 cards.
Yes.
And Maze.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Draw. Play 1 land, play the other land, go down to 12. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play a book. Play Aladdin's Ring and pass the turn.
Wow, that's dangerous. And how many cards do you have?
2.
Give me a second to think about this.
No problem.
10 outside last year.
Okay, I go to 8.
Alright, you have how many cards?
2.
And for turn.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
This is tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hold you.
Go down to 5.
I'll go to 9. I'll cast balance. 3 cards.
I shoot 3 damage to you.
6.
I have 2 cards in hand.
Grenades.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
Draw.
You lose a lot of land, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I have 6 as
You
well.
have 6. Okay, same.
Ha! Pass. Oh, no, wait, you have 2 maces. I'm sorry. I play a Tom and pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. How many cards you have?
2.
2. Go pass turn.
Draw.
Your draw step after you draw. I'll
Yeah.
go 5. I'll Storm Secret.
Yeah, I take 3, so I'll go down to 2. You're at 5. God damn it. God damn it. Hmm. Sorry, I need to think. Draw a card with the book.
Sure.
Play a land, Mishra's Factory. And play Regrowth on Triskel. Give me. I need to think. On Birds of on Lanova Elf. Play Elf and pass the turn.
Okay. How many cards you have?
2.
You're tapped out.
Yeah.
You're at 2 life.
Yeah. That's it.
Storm Secret.
Yeah. Can't do anything against it. As I said, the Storm Seeker is super good. Like, I can't counter it. I can't interact really with it. Storm Seeker
Why
is.
do we never see it play? I mean, and certainly we've never seen a deck before.
No, never. I don't know why people are not playing it. When I started with Old School, I saw a lot of Storm Seekers in sideboards of red-green aggro. But for now, maybe the people think that they are too bad against Atox, but I would try it at least. I mean, of course they have good and bad matchups, but in control matchups they feel pretty solid. And even after draw 7s, and you run all the draw 7s you can, right?
Yeah, this deck lives on those. This is the deck now with this look. What the sideboard is for now. That's good.
If you want, I can start with the sideboard tech.
Sure.
This is my actual sideboard. A lot of tranquilities. Energy Flux, Sit in the Bottle, Maces, Avoid Fate still in the board. But to be honest, I probably would go for either Power Sinks in the sideboard or Crumbles, because to Avoid Fate are more than enough against Sword stacks, and the rest felt pretty solid with this kind of build. I would also change some of the Force of Natures to something else, like maybe go for sushis or tetravus, because they're easier to cast and stay alive. But yeah, this is basically it. I boarded out the Hurricanes for obvious reasons, because Charles is always ahead in life on the board. The Fastbound because it just cost me life. Channel as well, but the Channel is in control matchups a pretty crazy card. When you start with Land Mox Channel into Triskelion, it's probably a good start. And a Twister, because I don't want to give him any cards back which you can recast. I added Blue Blasts against Lightning Balls and Chain Lightnings, and I added Avoid Fate if he wants to shatter my Triskelions. Yeah, but that's basically it.
Okay, I have to figure out what I did because I changed for 2, so I'm a little not sure. I know that this is what I brought in. This is what I brought in. I took. Did I really add an extra 2? Did I really go 62 cards? I don't think so. I'm not really sure exactly. I might have added too many cards, but I definitely brought these cards in for the game I was on the draw. When I wasn't on the draw,
do you really brought one shatter in and boarded one shatter out?
Oh no, these 2 do not come in. Sorry, when I have the black white system, these 2 are only brought in. That's the mistake.
Okay.
This is what it was.
Yeah.
On the idea is these might look strange in the sideboard because they're restricted cards.
Yeah.
But if you're on the play, you actually prefer a black white to either of these.
Yeah, that's true.
The black whites are so good, so you don't actually put these. So these are sideboard cards, and if you're on the play, this is what I would do. If I was on the draw for most of those games, then I would bring these 2 in, and I would definitely not take this in, and I think do something like this instead, something like that.
Yeah.
These 2 become really, because the vices are bad, so all of a sudden these look really good.
Yeah, right.
So this deck really depends on whether you're on the play or the draw. Because vice, if you can do 3, 4, or 5 damage with vice, I mean, you just try to race to 0 life, and there is limited burn, so you're maximizing it by adding another 4 Storm Seekers. But the vice has to do some work.
Yeah, that's true.
You need restricted cards.
That's true. And the thing is, the Black Vice, if you play against a quick aggro deck, the twist and the drain are way better than the Black Vice anyways. And you want the maces to buy some time, because you need to redraw the important burn spells, right?
Yeah, I mean, the other sideboard cards, I guess I should just show that, like, this sideboard's not ideally suited for your deck. Where's the sideboard? But here are the rest of the sideboard cards that I went with. These are just the spicy cards. If your opponent is planning, like, the deck on removing creatures mainly with swords, this is just a funny card to play.
That's true.
A couple discs are interesting because the Seek and Destroy deck doesn't really have permanents you really care about. But this is very slow, so I'm not really sure if this is right or wrong. But something to think about. The 4th Shatter. This is another spicy card. I really like Artifact Blast as a 1-of. You really can, for 1 red, your opponent is not thinking if you can counter an artifact if they're playing artifacts that really matter. It really feels sweet when you catch your opponent with this. It's like, wow. This is another card that's not played, but if it has a home anywhere, it's in this deck. Typhoon, a legend sorcery, 1 damage to opponent for each island he or she controls. So for a green and 2 colorless, it's green burn. So if you're playing And there's a lot of islands out there. So if your opponent's playing a heavy blue deck, which often is the case, it can't be blasted, and it's an extra burn spell. It's not one of your really good burn spells, right? If you're
Yeah.
lightning bolts and your side blast. So if this can do 3, 4, 5 damage for a green and 2 blue that can't be blasted, I think worth a one up. But certainly it never sees. Has anyone ever played this card against you?
Never. I mean, also there's a card called Winter Blast from Legends, which also sees 0 play.
Yeah, this I'm not really sure. I mean, this isn't good enough, but in a straight burn deck, if it has a home anywhere, that's where it is. A couple red blasts and part the main, and then the 4 mazes, which I think are you can't really deal with big creatures, right? I mean, like I have side blasts, but you really want to be using the burn to go after your opponent. So if your opponent's playing big creatures, you can't really remove Jazams.
I mean, you're not only Juzams, you don't want to double bolt a creature, right? Because this is 6 face damage, which you can easily, which is hard to get back.
The card disadvantage is awful. So
yeah,
these are really good. They can't be countered, and unlike this, it's fast, right? Although it does cost you a land drop.
That's true.
So it's a work in progress, but the deck is really fun, and I hope other people see it and want to give it a try.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you for your time. I hope you liked what you've seen so far. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked the stream and what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button. Charles, I wish you a super nice rest week.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to episode number 6. You have some ideas for what you're going to play. I'm not sure yet.
I'm already brewing in my head.
Well, I can't wait to see it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for playing today. This was great.
Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon. We're writing, and you guys stay tuned for the next episode. Wish you the best. Bye-bye.
Bye.